welcome back to my channel. This is episode 1 of Becca's life in The Sims 4. The video I posted before this, which was episode 0, was me creating the character herself. I recommend going to watch it. You get to know a little more about the character herself and also about the parents that she has. So I highly recommend watching it. I walk you through the entire thing. So for this episode, we are following her on her first day in this new city, in this new town, in her new home with her parents. It's the day before high school, and I wanted to take you on this journey with her through high school and beyond. I will not be narrating throughout the whole episode. There will be way more than just one of those moments of silence, just so you guys can be a little more in tune with what's going on in the video. You can zone out a little more than just listening to my voice. I originally was just going to do the actions for Becca. I was going to let her parents, minus making sure they got their jobs, do whatever. But turns out they would have died if I would have just let them do whatever they want. They weren't using the bathroom, they weren't cooking to eat, or even just grabbing cereal out of the refrigerator. So there will be moments that you see I somewhat focus on them, but for the main part, we're just focusing on Becca. So the welcome wagon is just the new neighbors come and greet you. They also bring fruitcake, which the Sims do not like. So that's why they're there, and that's why you see this little pie chart. It looks like a pie chart at the top next to welcome wagon. That's just as how long this event lasts. But she doesn't want to be there. I think if I was in this situation, I also wouldn't want to be there if I wasn't told that random people were just going to show up. Because that's what happened. They just show up. So I decided to let her go on a jog, escape a little bit so she doesn't have to stay in that area and be whoever her parents really want her to be, just to fit in. So she's like, let me go take a breather, let me go jog. When I played The Sims, I normally mute it. To be honest, I normally mute it, or I keep it very low. Sometimes all of the sounds can be a little too much for me, and I just don't want to hear all of it. But The Sims music, that's a whole different thing. I will turn the volume up a little bit to listen to their music. In this case, I figured, why not have the sound on a little bit for you guys?
Braza? Huh? Ah, kangaroo. Oh. Yamasane.
Oh, good, the welcome wagon has ended. Um, Usually, once it ends, the Sims just leave. They all politely like, "Oh, it's time for me to go. It's nice hanging out. Nice meeting you." But interesting enough, one Sim, even though you see that she's raving goodbye, she didn't leave right away.
Kabla. Kabla charbe.
I don't know why. And it's okay that she didn't leave right away because I do want them to talk to more people, get a little more closer of a connection for them. But you can always still just send them home, and it doesn't have to be in a mean way anymore. It's just there's a way to send them politely away.
Sensibi Kiniku. Swarsta Githara. Oh. Pempini Boy.
So she's doing her homework right now, and I'm primarily going to make her be like a good student, does homework all the time, on time at that, and going to classes all the time, unless something happens, as life be. Sometimes things happen. And I fast forwarded a little bit through this because it would be boring just to watch her do homework for several minutes at a time. And I will be doing that throughout this whole video series. I will be fast forwarding it through certain moments. You can't really tell, but she's drawing slash digital painting on a tablet. So that's what she's doing right there. So this is where you can make your sim, or teenager specifically, join an after school club, team, activity. That's the word for it, activity. And I was definitely debating making her do something like the computer team or chess team. But then I noticed that, oh, she could do a part-time job. So I went through just the titles, and then maybe I'll do video game streamer because that sounds very interesting, especially since I made her interested in video games. I also think it was really cool that you could do a SimTuber avatar, so you don't have to do your face. So that's what I chose, an avatar, because why not, you know? I also think that it's cool that you can do social media as well. So I'm letting her do her first post. We'll see if I am consistent with this or not.
Epso parble, barble warble, barble, eh? Cha, Budamopsy, Bitcoya Slam, Wadida, Abrupt Benorla, Cleva, Jubbajaw, Nizo, Nizobuna, Stroom, Stroom, Garsha,
I'm letting her eat a little late night snack before bed. This will not impact her in any way eating this late. So I just wanted to make sure her hunger level is out of the yellow. Because if she goes to bed in yellow, she'll wake up in red, which is like she's really hungry. And if you don't feed her in a couple hours, she may die. or become very ravenous, one or the other. So this is the end of episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what happens in the next episode, part 2. See you then.